We'd like to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Northwestern Mutual, Eves Financial Group.
Hey guys, welcome to Cooking from the Heart in Augusta. I'm your host, Abby Mufeld. Today we are going to be making some Spanish cuisine. Maria Federa and her two daughters, Maria and Elena, are going to be showing us how to make tortilla de patata, which in English means Spanish omelets. It sounds delicious and I can't wait to get started. I know they're already in there getting everything prepared, so let's go ahead and go in and see them. Ladies, thank you so much for having us here today. We are so excited to see what you have in store. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you're making today?
We'll be making tortilla de patatas,
okay,
which is Spanish omelette. And this is a very typical dish from southern Spain.
Okay.
That I learned from my mom, and now my daughters are making. And
that's so special. Are they as good at making it as you are?
Not at all.
I won't claim that.
She's going to teach us her tricks.
Okay, so we're going to have all of you in the kitchen. This is going to be exciting. Maybe we can have a contest and see who does it.
Yeah.
So you guys grew up having this then?
Yes, for me it's really just a comfort food. I remember beach days in Spain, it was always lunch, or when we would take road trips to the mountains in Spain, it was always in the picnic basket, so it's just really a dish that's special to me.
Oh, that sounds amazing. Beach trips in Spain. Sounds terrible. So you as well, just the family memories of it?
Yeah, it's one of my favorite recipes. It's really delicious and it's also very simple. I think it's something that everyone can learn how to make.
Oh, that's so exciting. We're really ready to get going. I really am excited mainly to taste it, but also to see how you make it, because I know this is something that would be fun to make at home as well. So, all right, you ready to get started?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Perfect. Let's go.
So the first thing we're gonna do is peel some potatoes. These are just regular white potatoes, and get those all peeled up before you chop them into little cubes.
We are using a Spanish olive oil, which tortillas de patata are always fried in olive oil, but if you can't find a Spanish olive oil in the store, any will work. The trick is just to make sure that it is from olives.
Okay, now the oil is nice and hot and we're gonna fry the potatoes.
Well, that's kind of the thing about rustic home-style cooking, is that it's passed down from generation to generation, and you have to call your mom to ask for the recipe when you want it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't always have it written down, and it's not something that you can look up on the internet. And if you do look it up on the internet, I guarantee you'll find a lot of variations, because this is how it's made.
Mm-hmm.
It's just in the kitchen, learning from one another.
Mm-hmm.
That brings up a good point, Mom,
Yeah,
because I know you've said before that you love when we call you to ask how to make something.
Yes, makes me proud and happy to see that my kids love my food and my heritage.
Yeah, we do! We love it! Those look great. So that was about 8 to 10 minutes till they're just golden. Yeah.
Okay,
there
so
we
we're
go.
gonna use about 4 eggs for a tortilla, and we're just gonna crack them into a bowl, whisk them up, and we will add them to our potatoes.
Don't forget to salt these before you whisk them. Make sure you've got these nice and bubbly. That's gonna bring air into them to make the tortilla fluffy.
So now that we have our potatoes fried and our eggs whisked, we are going to mix them all together into a bowl. And this is the point where if you wanted to add onions or chorizo or anything like that, you would go ahead and add that in. Today we are just making a simple, plain Spanish tortilla.
That is one of the fun things about this recipe is you can have your basic tortilla, but you can also add different ingredients to it. The most common would be onions, chorizo, or roasted red peppers.
Ponlo para allá, para tu lado, para que te vean.
Okay, and then we'll just mix this all up, and then it'll be ready for our pan.
Okay, now we're going to make the tortilla. The pan it has a tablespoon of olive oil and it's hot. Turn it down a little bit so it will cook. What I do is I go around the edges and peek on the side and see if it's turning golden or it's still.
And the whole thing kind of firms up too. Once it's ready to be flipped, you won't be able to move it around as much in the pan.
So you're gonna need to get out a large flat plate so that when you're ready to flip the tortilla, you can flip it onto that, which she's gonna show us how to do. They actually make special pans for this that some people use, but she prefers using the plate, and that's a lot easier for you guys at home.
Okay, we cooked the tortilla for about maybe 5 minutes and then we turn it over, but first you need to make sure that the egg is not too runny, so it won't be, I don't know how to say that.
You did great.
So
Say it again. Either hold together or so that it does not fall apart.
So it won't fall apart when you turn it. Yep. So hopefully it won't fall. Oops. And now you just slide it back into the pan. Press it a little bit and let it cook for about 5 more minutes until it's done.
Oh my gosh, guys, I'm not going to lie. While you were cooking that, my stomach was growling so loud. I was afraid they were going to hear it on the camera. This smells amazing. Now, how exactly are we supposed to eat this? I just want to make sure I do it correctly, because I don't see any forks on the table. So do we eat this with our hands?
You can eat it with your hands.
All right, that's the way. I want to be authentic. I want to do it the way you're supposed to do it. Oh my
go ahead.
gosh.
Just grab it and begin.
Yummy.
Yum.
That is so good.
Good job, Mom. Great.
That is amazing. Y'all did a really good job. This is definitely a first for me. I've never had this before.
Oh wow.
So, this particular piece that I just tried had some chorizo in it, correct?
Yeah.
That's a neat mix to it. I like that a lot. So anyways, thank you again for having us here. This has been so much fun. We've really enjoyed it, and thank you to our viewers. I hope you enjoyed the show and that you come back and watch us again at Cooking from the Heart in Augusta. Salud.
Thank you. Salud. Salud.
Thank you again to our sponsor, Northwestern Mutual Eves Financial Group.